All right.
Okay, so tell me a little bit about the Center for Enriched Living and how y'all got started.
Thank you so much. Also, just to introduce myself, my name is Molly. This is Brittany. We are representing the Center for Enriched Living today, and we're so happy to be on your podcast, Aslo. So thank you for inviting us. So a little bit about the Center for Enriched Living. Our mission here is to enrich the lives of individuals with intellectual disabilities, developmental disabilities, and make sure that we're maximizing their opportunities for personal success. Along with that, we also want to, encourage our members to have fun and make friendships. And if they want to, seek out some competitive paid employment, our employment department also works with our members, just to make sure that they are achieving their goals. And we also do a lot of community involvement as well. So that's a huge part of our mission. And our vision, Laszlo, is people with intellectual developmental disabilities. We want to empower them as our members to realize their greatest potential, to thrive in our community, and like I was saying before, achieve their hopes, dreams, and goals. So a little bit about our history, and then I'll pass it along to Brittany. We were founded in 1968, so we have been open for 55 years, which I think is just incredible for a nonprofit agency. And essentially in 1968, there were two mothers who approached a social worker. They were looking for meaningful social opportunities for their sons in their local community. So the CEL has grown to expand our offerings to provide services based on our members' needs. Along with that employment opportunities program, which has been open for about 7 years now. We have our Reach Adult Day programs, which has been up and running for 15 years as well. And then we have our social recreation virtual programs as well, which we're really excited to share the virtual programs with you, because you got a cool podcast. We're excited to be here.
Mm-hmm.
And also just to give a little background, we have about 350 members across all of our program offerings. So we got a stacked house here.
I'll say.
So hopefully Brittany can tell us a little bit more about the services that we provide, if that's all right with you.
Yeah, I was gonna ask that.
Gosh, Molly, you're predicting that. Awesome. So really great segue. We provide a variety of different offerings and services here at CEL. One of those that Molly touched on is our Reach Adult Day program, which is offered Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. It is community-focused programming, so we're always out and about in the community doing fun things. We go lots of different places, including museums. We go out to eat, bowling, really whatever the members want. You'll hear us saying the word members a lot. That's what we call individuals who come to CEL, because once you come to CEL, you are part of the community. But in getting back to Reach, aside from us going out and having lots of fun, we also volunteer with lots of different local organizations. So we go to places like Bernie's Book Bank. We deliver meals to local community members through Meals on Wheels. We work with Feed My Starving Children, and then we also volunteer at 2 local farms. We also do on-site programs as well, centered around art, cooking, healthy lifestyle. Members want to learn about different cultures or music. Again, really whatever the members want to do. In addition to our Reach Adult Day program, as Molly said, we have our Employment Opportunities program, which is awesome. It's all about helping members find meaningful and paid job opportunities in their local community based off of their interests, their skills, and their strengths. We do partner with lots of businesses that are passionate about hiring our members. So if any of your listeners are local and they do know any businesses that want to hire wonderful members or individuals with disabilities, please reach out. As Molly stated, how we got started was through social and recreation programs, which we currently offer 7 days a week. Those programs are just all about having fun, meeting new people, and learning new skills. I can give you kind of a snapshot of what our week looks like. We have Monday night bowling, Tuesday art, we've got a Wednesday sampler, We've got Thursday bingo.
Bingo! It's a
Last-
crowd favorite here.
Like, we have over 35 members that come to bingo and it's growing. It's a big one. We
Yeah.
have our Friday night music program, Saturday social where we get out and about, we go bowling, we do fun stuff here. And then on Sundays, we have our themed events and excursions. So this summer, we're going on some boat tours, we're going to the water park, you name it, we're doing it. We're also hoping to bring back vacation. So we used to go a really fun vacation before COVID. So we're in the works of getting that back. And then, you know, most important for your listeners, we have the virtual programs where anybody from anywhere can join. So if you're interested in kind of checking out what we do, please feel free to reach out to myself or someone on the outreach team, and we can kind of walk you through on how to be a part of that. And then the last service offering we have is we are launching our Robert Behan Family Resource Center, which is going to be offering services around mental health and therapy services, including occupational therapy and behavioral supports.
That's cool. So like my next question here is, are there any particular stakeholders that y'all partner with closely?
Yes, definitely. We are very lucky to have a board of directors, you know, giving a huge shout out to all of their support. They are one of our major stakeholders that we have here, and we wouldn't be able to do what we do today without our board of directors. So they come from a variety of different industries. They help with our major fundraising efforts. They create, you know, meaningful and paid employment opportunities, maybe at their company for you know, our employment program. And they're also wonderful volunteers in our programs. They get really involved. They come to some of our dances. They help out at our golf tournaments, our chef's night, which is coming up. We'll get into all of the fundraising fun stuff in a minute, but we're really thankful to have our board of directors as our stakeholders, along with our volunteers as well. They are a huge part of making sure that our program runs successfully and that our members receive the support that they need and deserve. So our volunteers can be retirees or high school students, college students, masters of social work interns. You know, we are lucky to have support from these volunteers, bringing in fresh perspectives and helping us improve our programs as well. Other stakeholders that we have include disability agencies, local schools, local businesses. I spoke a little bit about the corporate business partnerships that we have. One of them is with AIT and CDW and also Horizon Therapeutics. So those offer employment opportunities, you know, for our members, and also they support us as volunteers as well. And yeah, again, those board members, they work hard to strengthen those connections that we have in order to spread the word of the amazing work that we do with our members. So we're really thankful to have all of this support. And last but not least, our CEL parents and family members and caregivers, they are a huge part of what we do here at CEL. They drive our programs and their support is really essential. So we're very lucky to have them.
Absolutely.
That's cool. So like what kind of impact does your organization have on communities as a whole, if you could speak about that?
That's a great question. So I think CEL is really great because it offers a place and opportunities for our members to be active participants in their communities. And on that flip side, it also helps community members become more aware and understanding of our members, right? So all in all, that is helping to create a more inclusive community and world, which that's the main goal, right?
Cool, isn't it?
And I mean, I just think that the members of CEL, you know, they're friends of the community, they're volunteers in their community, and they're active members that are seeking and utilizing all of the services and opportunities that the community has to offer.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, we're stealing more of your time, Laszlo. To also add another point to how inclusive and welcoming we are at CEL, you know, our programs are individualized to encourage members to give their input and their choice on what types of programs that we offer at the center. So one of those amazing opportunities for our members is to, become involved with our member advisory committee. Now, this is an opportunity where our members can meet with our staff, again, to share their ideas, their suggestions on how to improve our programs, and it really provides a valuable space so that our members are heard.
That's cool. Finally, how do you like create an inclusive and welcoming environment for everyone, including people with disabilities?
I love this question. So I think that there's a few different answers. I mean, I can share some, and Molly, I know that you're gonna have some input as well, but I think one of the major ways is our building. In 2016, we remodeled it to make it more accessible for our members. So throughout our entire building, you'll see aspects of universal design. So some examples include all of our doors, light switches, and sinks are automatic. Our hallways, pathways, and restroom stalls are widened so that individuals who use wheelchairs can access them. Our kitchen is really fun. We do lots of different cooking, and all of the appliances and countertops are at a perfect height, so that way individuals who do use wheelchairs are able to access the equipment and really be a part of that entire meal prepping and enjoyment activity. Our gym, if you ever get to check out our website, centerforenrichliving.org, we have a virtual tour. You'll get to see our members' favorite spot in our building, which is our gymnasium. And within it, our walls, ceilings, and floors are designed so that way they're noise reducing. So when we're having a really good time, like we're having a dance with over 140 members, we're not rocking the whole house and disrupting what's going on in the lounge. Another way is we are actually accredited by the Council on Quality and Leadership, CQL for short, which is really a checks and balance to ensure that we are using best practices. CQL is amazing because they show us what we're doing really well and ways that we can improve the services that we offer. And I just think that they're great in keeping us connected to the field. So we're learning from other organizations like us, and we're also teaching them. So it's a really nice symbolic relationship we have.
And we want to make sure that our staff are trained to be inclusive, to adapt to our members' needs, to help them really get exactly what they need out of the program. So we take staff training seriously. We make sure that all of our staff here are CPR, AED, first aid, and crisis prevention intervention trained. Now, this is so that our staff members can go into programs feeling really confident that they can support our members in the event that an emergency happens. We also provide trainings for our volunteers as well, so that we can coach our volunteers. If they don't have a lot of experience working within this population, we can coach them on what communication looks like when working with individuals with intellectual and developmental disabilities. How can we adapt to make sure that our members are understood and that all of their needs are met. We also cover topics in that training, policies, our mission, our vision. So we like to make sure that everyone who comes into the center to interact with our members understands how to safely make this a welcoming community for our members.
Yeah, that's cool stuff.